Hey y'all, I am headed to my annual eye exam, and I don't enjoy the eye exams, y'all. I don't like anticipating when they put that puff in your eye to dilate your eye, and you just like jump back and startle. My anxiety be through the roof. And then half the time, you always got a new prescription because your eyes done got worse. So I got like a whole big table full of glasses and frames that I don't even use. And half the time, the ones that's covered by your insurance be looking a hot mess, so you end up coming out of pocket anyway. So I have reading glasses. Mine are for reading, they're not for all day. But I sit in front of the computer often for my job, and so I do know there's a bit of eye strain, and it's very important to make sure that we stay on top of our eye health. I think that a lot of times we neglect our eyes and put focus into everything else, not realizing that, honey, sight be the first thing to go as you age. And you got to make sure cataracts and so many things, glaucoma, so many things that come with that. And so you just want to make sure that you're doing all that you can to stay on top and be preventative ahead of the game. So if there's something, you can definitely catch it early enough to where there's no major surgery or replacement. But I'm going to a new practice, and I'm hoping that there's a better selection of frames. Anyway, y'all, let me head up in here. While I was waiting to be seen, I decided to take a look at the glasses that they had, the selections, and they had some good options. They had some good designer like Gucci, Ferragamo, and many, many more. So I did think that they had a good selection of glasses to choose from. I started out looking at the glasses that were covered by my insurance, and I really didn't like any of those. I just definitely didn't feel like they were giving. They really weren't doing anything for my face. And so I definitely started to feel better about the glasses selection once I moved up into more of the designer, which meant into more of the pricier ones. Know I've been into that Go lately. Figure. Oh, my Lancer, y'all. I love these Gucci. He's spending this much just for reading. But they Gucci and they cute. It's giving me, did you get all those files reviewed? The files, what are you doing? I told you to do that like 5 hours ago. Jeez, what is a girl to do? Do it herself? Y'all, we keeping it Gucci over here. Because this is Gucci right here. This is, of course the expensive ones would be the cutest ones on me. Of course. I am loving Advanced Family Vision Care. When I tell you the customer service is all that in a bag of chips, okay? I mean, she is getting me so right with these glasses and giving valid advice. If they not flying, she not gonna let me wear them. She gonna let me pick the right ones. Don't you want honest advice? Y'all better come down here. Ladies. Y'all, what am I gonna do? I feel like the librarian though, guys. Like the cute librarian when you was in school and the kids be like, "Oh, I want you to help me with my book." They're playing the good music in here. Can't get enough of your love, babe. Ooh, I look crazy. It's not giving, guys. This might be the one. These right here. What you say? I said what I said. Y'all, so I'm sitting here anticipating those awful burning eye drops, and I'm just like, oh boy, let's get it over with. So I'm leaving the eye doctor. I survived the dilation. It was different. They didn't do the where you have to stick your eye in the machine and do the puff. She had like this little thing that she was like sliding across my eye. I don't know. It wasn't as anxiety driven for me. So that wasn't too bad. But of course my eyes are burning because they had to put that solution in there, and I'm struggling to see. I ended up picking some glasses that I was like on the fence about. I was like, I mean, I only have them for reading. Why am I gonna spend all this money on these Gucci glasses when I only wear them for reading in the computer? So I ended up going with the an option that I liked, the little leopard print. I think it was some BB glasses, but I liked the leopard print on the leg of the glasses. So I ended up going with those. And all in all, it was a good experience. Very thorough eye exam. Very helpful. Eyes are in good shape. No crazy news. So I was excited about no crazy news. Y'all, I ate nothing all day. And I am about to go to Kava and get me a bowl because a sister is starving, okay? Y'all, I was just thinking. So the other day, something came through my feed where it said that conviction is a gift from God. And that has really been on my mind because I thought about how, I've always had a relationship with God. I've always have been aspiring to grow in my relationship and to truly not be a lukewarm Christian, but give God my all. And, in the past, there would be times where I know that, instead of watching my reality TV or doing whatever else I have consuming me, I could be reading the scripture, growing and grounding myself in the word to be able to fulfill not only my goal in growing in my relationship, but also feeding myself with knowledge that I need to fight these demons of the world. And before I may have some type of, feeling like, maybe I should go read my Bible instead of watching this, but I'll still watch that show. But now I can truly say that in my walk, the conviction is so strong to the point that I don't even feel good about watching the show unless I know that I've been in my word for that day. There have been times where I sat down when I got off from work and went straight to the couch to go watch my shows, and I'm like, nope, turn that show off. You haven't read your scripture today. You say you're trying to get through these scriptures of the Bible. You have to be diligent and consistent, and you need to put that down. And if you have time, you can't keep trying to make God fit into, well, let me fit God in when he's the priority. He shouldn't have to fit into your day. Everything else should fit in around him and your relationship with him. And so I'm just so thankful and grateful to God that I'm now in a place where that conviction creates the accountability that I need to stop doing what I'm doing and redirect so that I can prioritize my reading my Bible and growing in my relationship with God. And so I pray that for everybody. I pray that, your conviction is so strong to where you don't even feel right. Like you can't even sit right. Something in you just is like, no, until this is done, until I have had my time with Jesus, I can't do this. All right, y'all.